going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more Grails on Bladebinge. Have you never been to Bladebinge? Well, you should, because it's awesome, and there's a ton of cool stuff on the secondary market, and it's also safe to buy here. You are protected for your purchases. You can buy, sell, trade, you can list your own stuff. It's really great. Check out Bladebinge. I'm going to link it down in the description so you guys can check it out. But today, we're going to continue our Grail hunt. I missed the Hold Outlaw by seconds on NC Blade. Missed it. Wow. That's so dumb. I mean, the one that I wanted. I tried to buy the super cool Shred Damasteel. It was like $2,000. And I'm sure you guys will be like, yeah, right. Like, you're going to get that. There was like, 30 people trying to get that all at the same time. Okay, well, in my mind, I missed it by seconds. I was fumbling around because one of the numbers was wrong on my card. I missed it. And then I proceeded to miss the second one, the other one, like the second place one I wanted. So anyways, I'm back to Grail hunting, which fortunately Bladebinge has lots of cool stuff here. Sugargroff Neon Zero. I liked that knife, but it was too small. I like my Sugargroff ratios. I like the 8.75 inch or 8.85 inch Sugargroff size knives. So that's just kind of what I was after there. And the Holt Outlaw, I mean, it was listed at 10 inches. Is it really 10 inches? I was like, holy moly, I didn't know Holt made a 10-inch knife. But anyways, let's see here. Oh my gosh, Gavco Tiger. That's cool. That's actually a super cool looking knife. Wow. That is aggressive. What kind of, is it Zerkatai? Black Damascus. Well, it's okay, Black Damascus. If you don't know, Black Damascus and Zerkatai are the same thing. Zerkatai is the name brand, and Black Damascus is, we figured out how to do it. It's our own brew, right? But yeah. Okay. The Waka. Every time I scroll by one of those, I think, oh, that's kind of nice. XM24 S45 VN Spear Point working finish. This knife is practically brand new, only disassembled to install new scale. Comes with the original packaging and an extra 2 scales, one factory textured titanium working finish and RC. What? Okay. $600. I mean, okay, listen, if you're going to pick this up, ask him to see the centering pictures, which, by the way, even if it's off a little bit, you can probably fix it. But if this is legitimately new, which, this is factory edge for sure. I mean, with the lighting, it's hard to tell if there's any actual nicks in it, right? The guy's a weightlifter. But, yeah, factory tie scale with it. This is a crazy deal. What a great deal. If you don't know, where'd that go? Standard XM24 price is $625, brand new. S45 VN's definitely one of the thumbs up steels you want to go with Hinderer knives. You get an extra scale and a tie scale as well, which by the way sell for at least $200 by themselves. So he purchased all this stuff, $625 for the knife plus $200 for the scale. That's $825 plus probably $65 for an additional scale. So $885 if my math is, or 865, 820 is 90. $890. So that is a $290 discount. I would say jump on that if that is still there. If you want an XM24, that's an awesome one, for sure. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta make sure. Did he actually say that scale's included? One factory textured titanium scale. That's crazy. That's a great deal. Great deal. Strider S&G DGG tie drop point Magna Cut. That is tempting. Let's see the centering. Look at this. Look at this. That's an honest centering pick right there. Woo, boy, that is tempting. That is a tempting knife for me. What is the blade steel? Double gunner. I'll just look at it. Magna Cut. Yowzers! That's a cool one. I'd be tempted to pay $1,200 for that. That's about $100 more than I paid for my performance series in CPM 154, and mine doesn't have that gunner texture. That's cool, man. Hold on. Like new condition, tie, blah, blah. What's your feedback there, big guy? Let's take a look here. He's got 11. That's good enough for me. Blade is centered and has very sharp factory edge. I wonder if his tip's rounded like mine. Doesn't, maybe slight rounding. That's pretty typical for Strider knives. I don't know why they do that. Couple gentle pocket rides. Otherwise, a case queen, and only selling because I got a Bowie variant. Comes with factory clear Ziploc bag, which is in fact how they come. Great opportunity to add a premium USA made Strider to your collection. I know that there are fakes out there, but there's a lot of big indicators here. The lug, the stop lug, the pivot there, this particular gunner grip, and specifically the finish. A lot of the Chinese knockoffs, like, they don't get the finish right. All Striders hardware, a lot of the fake Striders have like these weird, like the heads are too small and they're not polished. They're like almost like a machine satin. It doesn't have the same polish on it, right? The M Strider sometimes is not printed the same way. I believe that is a factory authentic. Everything there looks good to me. That is nice. Let's take a look at that pocket clip for your gentle rides, which I don't think is a problem with. I don't think there's a problem with that. A little bit of, might be light, might be a little bit chewed up there on the pocket clip screw, but that could be from the factory. A lot of times on Striders, factory hardware just has a couple of those little, goof ups there. No big deal. That's pretty cool. That's pretty tempting. I bet you he sells that. I bet you he does. Machine-wise, Sonora, I think anybody shopping that price point should be considering that. Those Dalibor Asgards going for way over what they sold for. Is this another double DGG? Where did these all drop at the same time? Heat colored ghost striped blade. So that's got the striped blade, full tie build, amazing action, blah blah blah. Cut a few packages, otherwise great condition. Where's your centering? You gotta take a picture of the centering. You have to. It's a Strider. You can't say that it's perfectly centered. You just have to. No surprise here. Sharp by Design Arch Nemesis. Basically a standard configuration, but selling for $21.85. That does not surprise me at all. This is the same guy. You still have to like you gotta show the centering. You gotta show it. It's a cool knife though. I'm sure it's fine. You gotta show the centering. What's that? Hinternex. This is one of those factory Bronze Rev original hardware and blue. Yeah. So this looks like a build. Oh no, it's included. Hold on. Did you build this, or is it? Do you have a picture of the outside of the box? So on Hinder knives, when you have these builds like this, like these are all great pictures. This is a pretty honest centering pit, like he tried, but see how it's leaning this way, and you can see this wall. That means if we tilted it so that the walls were even, the tip would be favoring exactly center. So this is good. We need to see the side of the box that shows exactly what it was from the factory. So it says XM18 3.5 inch spear point S45 yen stonewash bronze lockside battle bronze show side copper hardware original hardware and blue black G10 scale comes with period dryway. So basically he added the factory hardware. He bought it and added it himself. When that's the case, you always want to look at the pivot. I'll show you why. Oh, pretty good job, though. Pretty good job, though. Usually those are dicked up. Nice. Whoever did that, this guy did a good job. So this is also a tie scale. Did I skip over that? Stonewash bronze lockside battle bronze show side. You're selling yourself short here. This is full tie. Yep, full tie battle and stonewash. So it's one side stonewash, the other side's battle, which is a flat. That's fine. That's a good deal because his investment here would be $625 plus the hardware. So probably, You know, I don't know what the copper goes for. $100, $75, $700 investment for $575. Looks like he did a good job there. Not bad. Always show on Hinder Knives, show the side of the box that says exactly what it was from the factory so that people understand. But this is really good. ZT Edelman Kershaw. Edelman Kershaw. Are we selling multiple knives? Bundle. All no cut or carry, zero tolerance, 0450 Vegas Forge Damascus. That's a recent sprint, I believe. Kershaw S30V, Edelman Bowler M390 Steel. Probably a pretty good package deal there. I'd have to see the original prices on each of them. That's kind of neat. Collector's Heritage Set. Freeman Knives Voodoo Custom Damascus. Jeff Vandermeulen Persecutor Custom Titanium Knife 3-inch blade Art of Bill 34. Avian Atlas Titanium Knife. Is this an integral? Might be a wraparound backspacer. Oh, that's the Avian. Okay, yeah. Cool knife. Cool knife. Are they rare now? I mean, $600 it must be. Men's watch. You don't see too many watches on here. That's kind of neat. Maverick. I recognize. Look at all these beautiful. This wherever he is has got 3 sons. I'm kidding. Dude's selling knives from another planet. Man, this guy's got like a whole store going on in here. $675 for the M-Fire. Mini Snyder Titanium Fighter 154 cent. It's kind of a cool looking knife. It looks like a lot of different things combined, which nothing wrong with that. Which is cool. Now we've seen many. There's lots of Oz's. I kind of felt like we'd get to the point where the Oz's were everywhere. Now it's I think the XL Oz is the rare one. Lots of them coming in at 1,100. I think we're about at the time now where they're just selling barely over. If they sell, they're selling barely over what they go for brand new. Demco AD20. These are finally down in price. I saw these sitting at retailers now, which is good. We should not be. These are not the types of knives that people should be buying as like long-term investments. I knew that day would come. Demco 8020s, the MG 8020s, just being available for anybody to buy. This is not the 20.5. That's the one that's made in Taiwan and sells for like $200 to $350. This is the USA version, and I believe that those typically sell for like $400. I mean, this is still over. I think they sell for like $450. So there's no reason to be buying these on the secondary market unless it's some rare variation. There's no reason to be buying these on the secondary market. And I don't mean to. I mean, TCR. Sorry. I mean, I know you got good feedback. You're trying to make some money here. You can buy these. There was a couple sitting on PVK Vegas just the other day. And Southern Edges, it has them periodically. Like the MG, the Demco 8020 USA MG variation is now not. It's no longer like incredibly difficult to get your hands on. So, anyways, M Strider hybrid. This is cool. I don't like this blade shape on the Striders, like versus everything else that I can get. Mini Arias, David Freeman, Brian Brown Yeager. Ooh. Culprit. These are hard to get your hands on. These are nice knives. I own 2 from Skiff and will own more. Very, very nice knives. Unbelievably nice knives. Mini Arias Twill. What's this? Quechua Battleoid? What? Oh my God, what is this? They didn't send me this. What the heck is this? $1,200. Oh my God, it's almost 10 inches. Good Lord. Introducing the Quechua... Get out of here, me. Introducing the Quechua Battleoid, the limited edition overbuilt folder from Mr. Robot. We invite you to step into science fiction made real with the debut knife from Mr. Robot, the lead designer for Quechua. I didn't know that. His name's Mr. Robot. I'm going to start addressing them that way on Instagram. I did not know that. The Battleoid is a limited edition. Okay, it's big and it's limited. Apparently, it's very rare. I did not know that. Okay. Chavez, Stranger Things exclusive. Didn't know that they did that either. That's kind of neat. Grim Reaper exclusive. Kind of cool. That's that one I freaked out about last time. I can't believe that didn't go. Those are very rare. This one does have a probably because it's not a factory edge. That would be my guess. Another one. This is the Bowie variation in, it looks like blue. Is it blue or is that a light trick? No, it's like black. I think that's G10. It's a Bowie and is bad to the bone. Comes in a pouch. Take a picture of the freaking centering. Lord Almighty, please. Take a picture of the centering. Hollow ground slicer. Oh, I thought that was an XM24. I was like, what? Here's something that Hinder needs to do that they are missing out on. DLT, order some non-flipper XM24s. I mean, man, talk about something that we have not seen since they were old school and they were all custom. Non-flipper 24s. Come on, play that card. Good lockup. Decent centering picture. It's pretty good. That's pretty good centering picture. This is good. Ah, see? This is what we got to see. Why? Because it tells you exactly what it was in the factory. Cool. Titanium non-flipper XM18. And it also comes with a titanium scale. Again, $548. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's move on to the next page here. Oh, boy. Ah, that's a rare one. I own this knife, this exact knife. Beautiful. Zero, there's no etch. It is just the depth created by, I guess, the acid, right? And then they go back and double polish it. So there are no gray zones or black zones. It's all polished. Extremely beautiful knife. This is Mocha Tie. This is a limited edition. Blasted tie, tie mask. Well, it says tie mask, so it's Mocha Tie. Is what that is. At least that's how he described it to me, because this was gifted to me by Brian Nadeau. Super great knife. Faint scratches near the tip of the blade if you look closely, and a spot of discoloration that may or may not be able to be cleaned off. This is very honest. It's an incredibly honest listing. Right, very cool. I think it might still be worth that. Oh boy, jeweled tie. The jeweling that's done on these is very cool. It looks like a frosted over window. I haven't seen one like that since probably 2018 or so. Collectible EDC bundle. Okay. Why is there? Okay, $850. Oh my gosh. Patrick Martin custom. I feel like I saw this one last time. That's kind of neat. Custom CMF custom mini mistress. Those are OG original goat scales. 80/20 slim V2. That's a cool knife. Does it come with the original scales? Demco 20 V2 flash response, blah blah blah. Has been resharpened to hair slicing. Comes with OG gunstock scales and okay. So apparently it just comes with new scales and has been resharpened. Not sure you're going to get $525 for that, but it is cool and it does look good. XM24, is that the deep swedge? Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen one of those in a bit. That's kind of neat. Oh boy. The Blade HQ exclusive PM2 M4 Tanto DLC. Maybe we found the thumbnail knife here. It's always good. You want advice from a YouTube content creator, a YouTube knife content creator? What's the best way to get people to click on your video? Put a Spyderco knife in the thumbnail. Put a Spyderco box in the thumbnail. Those of you who are content creators and you make your thumbnails and you're like, Spyderco knife, and you put like a little picture of like an actual spider and you're like, ooh, you're killing your view. Put the freaking box in the thumbnail. Put zoom way up and have the Spyderco look. People will click on that, right? Why? Because Spyderco knives are popular. That's not, I mean, a lot of people would say, that's clickbait. No, it isn't, because what's in the video is a Spyderco knife. Like, if the video topic is a Spyderco knife, no, 100%. That's absolutely 100% what you should do. And it's the reason that I put whatever I think is the most interesting knife, but it's not 100% discernible with the image, what it is, right? My face is in the corner like this. Can I blow myself up? I can't do anything with these. I should be able to zoom in on my face. But yeah, that's the whole, that's 100%. I mean, welcome to YouTube, right? But yeah, 100%. If you're a content creator, stop putting little pictures of stop putting pictures of actual spiders in the thumbnail when you're talking about a Spyderco knife. Put the box in the thumbnail or zoom way in, on the logo or something like that. That's, people want to see Spyderco knife. I mean, that is just it's just factually true, right? Anyways. Medford knife and tool micro Praetorian. This is the least comfortable knife on the planet, and I don't think people who are buying these knives really care. I'm just gonna tell you right now, like this is not comfortable. No, this is like squeezing. It's a good example. Imagine that you have a fork, but instead of the handle of the fork, it's just more prongs. That's what it. That's what it feels like to hold on to one of those things. It sucks. It's a cool knife. It's just not comfortable. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Shiros, some interesting Shiros. Crazy micarta. This looks like go to the hospital diarrhea. That's what that meant. Like if you if you turn around and you like, I don't know why, you got to look in the bowl before you flush it. And it looks like this. You would go to the hospital. I don't like how that looks. That's still there? No way. I cannot believe that's still there. That's the same. That's the same one. That's crazy. The knife market's not what it was, a couple years ago. But that's crazy that chamois is still there. That is cool. Ooh, hammered titanium. These always look nice. I like that. Tesseract, I think, is probably the most sought after Herman finish right now. They should make more of those. Grimsmo Rask. Was never really into that one. Medford TFF. Can't say that's an appealing looking folder. Oh, now here we go. Here we go. This is much, much more appealing. Much more appealing. I think I made a comment on this a while back about how if it was more around 750, I might be interested. Compact smooth tie Magna Cut OG grind. Knife is in near perfect condition. There are a couple of marks on the blade that I believe are a part of the finish. I wanted to point them out just in case they aren't, or if it might bother somebody. This is the logical thing to do. Knife is otherwise flawless. I would believe you because I know what that looks like. He's probably talking about these right here, which he did. This is such a good picture. It is 2025. If your listing pictures don't look like this, you are taking your pictures with a swamp rock. A camera that it was made 5 years ago can take a picture like this. This is natural lighting. He didn't use a flash. He also set the knife down in a way that allows these areas right here, which are absolutely tumbling marks. He's correct. He set it down in a way that the light accentuates these so that he's being completely and totally honest about this. The light is picking up every last detail, which is then captured by the camera, which is fully capable. This is not a special camera. I rant about this in tomorrow's Knife Guy upload, where if you're looking at a recent listing and somebody has laid their knives out on their bed in their dark bedroom and they have taken a picture of them using flash like a person from the freaking Triassic period, don't consider it. Don't make a listing like that. There's not enough detail. This is perfect. This makes me want to buy this. Look how good these pictures are. You didn't make a centering. I would ask you for a centering picture. Right? I'm sure it is because all my Demcos, all the ones that I've ever handled, have been really great. But I would want a centering picture. And here's the deal. To be honest, it's just like I say in tomorrow's Knife Guy episode. I would buy this wanting it to be perfect so that I can be the final decision maker when it comes to putting a mark on it. But ultimately, I would buy this to use it. This is a very, very appealing knife. Compact, smooth tie. M. Sims. M. Sims. If you see this video, if you're watching this, please email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. And let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this privately. And then I will, if it comes down to it, then I will go through the transaction here on Bladebinge. But I know we're going a little out of the way because all these systems are here on Bladebinge. But if you wouldn't mind, and if you're not this person, please don't email me. It'll get lost in a sea of emails. Yeah, to this person. But I mean, like, I know I can see like the wheels turning. So he's like, I just have to take these pictures. I'll just screen grab and I'll pretend to be the real person and I'll get this money. No, you won't, because I'm going to run the transaction through Bladebinge, which will involve contacting this person directly and running the sale through the system. So please don't do that. Please. If that was your master plan sucks. Don't do that. People try to do that to me 10 times a week. It's not going to work. It didn't work 8 years ago. It's not going to work now. But somebody's like, dang it! Ah! But please, that's a pretty good. I like that price tag. That's pretty cool. I think that we're at 26 minutes. It's time to. That's a good way to end it. Okay. This was a fun one. Check out Bladebinge. Links in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.